Tubies, it's Psychic Bob. Well, look where I am. I'm in a winter wonderland. Everything's covered in snow. We had our first real snow of 2021, and I'm loving it. I'm out walking. It's not too bad out here today. I thought we'd get out. You know, Monday's my day off. I'm just relaxing. Then we go to lunch and hang out and talk about astrology. What's going on in the stars? Hang with us. And the snow's coming down a little bit. And look at that beautiful tree covered in snow. Isn't that lovely? I think it's just spectacular. You can see its branches. Very lovely. Right here we're next to the bamboo grove. Evergreen, hail bamboo, hail the Lord of the Greenwood, hail the Green Man. Look at this tree. This is just lovely, I think. You guys can see it. Looks like a painting almost, doesn't it? There's our trees against the gray sky. Our Sun Lord should be over that way, but I think he's having a day off. Well, we're out walking in the snow, so hang with Say Goodbye. And here we are. I hope it's open. My favorite restaurant, Shooters. There's their magical pentagram, and you know, talking about astrology. Astrology means, you know, the magic of the stars. And so one star we always want to remember is the 5-pointed star. This is the star of Wicca, the pentagram, the magical star of witchcraft. It's my favorite star. Let's go. Here I am inside Shooters. You can see the pine trees at the window with the snow on them. It's very picturesque. This is such a luxurious little English type pub restaurant. And here I am, safely ensconced in my booth. You know, I want to say thank you. Thank you to all of you who came out to yesterday's show. We did a live stream on YouTube and had a great turnout. I so enjoyed getting the chance to read for all of you. And if you haven't seen that show, check it out. It's in the queue right before this one. Look what just arrived. My Coke arrived. Ooh, Psychic Bob's happy. I love my Coca-Cola. Yum. So let's talk about what is going on in the stars. Well, we're starting off our week. By the way, this video is for Monday, February 1st, 2021 through Sunday, February the 7th. So the 1st of February through the 7th. By the way, happy birthday to our Aquariuses. Our sun is in Aquarius. And we're starting off the week with our sun in Aquarius and our moon in Libra. Both of these are air signs. That stimulates a lot of inspiration and communication. However, Mercury is in retrograde, and we're going to be in retrograde until February 21st. So this means that there are going to be challenges the rest of this month with, you know, communications, trying to get out, get things going. You're going to have technical problems probably. Already had cell phone problems, had computer problems, but this is part of Mercury retrograde. Now, even though we're going to be challenged by Mercury in retrograde, don't let that stress you out, because Mercury in retrograde has a positive aspect to it. One of the positive aspects is that even though your outer world communications may be blocked, you're never blocked from your inner world. So your true soul, your spirit self, your connection to your guides, your connection to your higher self is still present. So for this next month, really kind of think about that inner connection, that inner voice, learning to trust it, learning to listen to it. Mercury retrograde can make a great time to develop your psychic abilities. So let's see what's in the stars for you. Now I'm going to go through all 12 zodiac signs. So if you don't know what sign you are, listen up. I'm going to give the birth date range after each sign. And when you hear the sign that has your birth date range, that's your sign, okay? So, for example, our first sign is Aries, and Aries is March 21st through April 19th. You know, Aries, this Mercury retrograde is truly affecting you. And for you as a fire sign, it's going to be a little challenging this week because that fire and air energy mix makes you want to go out and be gregarious and have fun. Unfortunately, people around you may not be attuned to that energy. And so you want to just try to tone it down, go within, listen to the inner voice. Really, the less you say right now is the better. This is holding true in work as well as personal relationships. So, anyways, just stay calm, stay centered, be within yourself, listen to that inner voice, practice silence. Your key word is silence. Taurus, for you right now, You're an earth sign, and that air energy may be feeling a little distracting. This is a time for Taurus to go within, to ground down. Focus on grounding exercises. Work with grounding crystals such as black tourmaline or hematite or brown agate. All of these will attune to you right now. You want to think about not so much jumping into the fray of the drama, but staying to yourself, being in yourself. Be grounded, be focused. Your key word this week, Taurus, is meditate. Go within, meditate. Gemini, our next sign of the wheel. And our Gemini is May 21st through June 20th. Gemini, this week you are feeling a very strong spiritual connection. Instead of talking to people of the material world, you're feeling like you want to talk to people of the spiritual world. Make sure to get time in. Do like the Taurus, do some meditation, but seek to pray. Pray is to commune with the divine. Pray to your higher self. Pray to your spirit guides. Of course, pray to God or goddess, as however you define divinity. But this week it's about communication. It's about connecting to the higher realms. You may find that your communication, particularly in business this week, is blocked. You may find that no matter how you try to explain things, people are not on the same page. Save your presentations for next week, and this week, talk to the higher realms. Our next sign is Cancer, and that's June 21st through July 22nd. Cancer, you, like the other signs this week, are a little challenged by Mercury Retrograde, but don't let that stop you. You're going to be feeling a creative urge this week. Cancers are going to be feeling like they want to do something artistic. You're going to want to paint, do photography. Whatever you do this week, Cancer, just be prepared that you could have some technical glitches on the way. If you're going to do photography, you might want to bring up backup cameras and backup film. If you're going to do painting, make sure to bring some extra brushes and extra canvases. This week may be a little challenging in getting projects going, but if you stick to it, you are sure to have success. You're going to find, Cancer, this week by honoring your higher self, by being creative. You open up for yourself not only new inspiration, but new business opportunities as well. If you're a Cancer trying to look at work issues, this week get away from work, be creative, and this will draw out for you the new path that you're supposed to travel. Cancers are going to find that letting the inner artist come out this week is the secret to success. Your keyword this week, Cancer, is artistic. Our next sign on the wheel is Leo, and that's July 22nd through August 22nd. July 23rd through August 22nd. All right, July 23rd through August 22nd is Leo. Leos, you also, as a fire sign, are feeling this Aquarian energy. You're feeling inspired. You want to go out and tell the whole world your knowledge and your truth. However, this week, be very careful. With Mercury retrograde, you probably want to just think in terms of written communications rather than verbal. Right now, you'll find, Leos, that if you go out and try to share your ideas, your thoughts and words will be misinterpreted. So to protect yourself, put everything in writing. If you have to do an oral presentation, have your notes, follow them, and then distribute handouts that basically re-say what you said. This is your way to success this week. You'll be able to communicate your ideas and take advantage of that Aquarian energy, but you've got to do it in a way that protects yourself. Be very careful with contracts this week, Leo. Again, double check, triple check everything in writing. Don't trust verbal agreements, okay? So, your keyword this week, Leo, is express. Express your ideas, but express in writing. All right, next sign on our wheel is Virgo. That's August 23rd through September 22nd. Virgos, all of this heady energy of this Aquarian energy this month has you saying, whoa, I want to step back from the fray. As a Virgo, you have the gift of logic, you have the gift of clarity, and this week your role is going to be to help people see logical conclusions, logical processes. People around Virgos this week may be a little erratic, a little assumptive, a little over-emotional. Virgo, bring everybody back down, use logic, use control, use, words of knowledge. Go from knowledge, not emotion. That is your key to success in everything this week. Knowledge, not emotion. Your key word this week, Virgo, is logic. Our next sign is Libra, and that's September 23rd through October 22nd. You know, Libras, this week you are the savior of the whole world. For those of you who are in work, you may find that these technical glitches are putting all your coworkers in a place of frustration. Using that air energy that you relate to, that Aquarian energy and that Libra energy work perfectly now. Be the breath of fresh air. Go in, be a problem solver, help people restore faith in the system and faith in the whole community. You're going to find that you are the hope bringer. You are the one who just gets things fixed when nobody else can. You are the shining ray this week, Libra, so make sure to be present, listen carefully to people's problems, and let the spirit move you to be a problem solver. Your key word this week, Libra, is hope. Bring hope. Hope. All right, our next sign on our wheel is Scorpio, and that's October 23rd through November 21st. You know, Scorpio, this week you're rediscovering that you're a pretty good person. Scorpios tend to be a little bit overcritical at times, and this week you can just take a breather, go within, find that joy, find that inner light, and let yourself discover that you're a good person. Let self-nurturing, self-care be the focus this week. This is a great week to treat yourself to some vacation time if you can, or just give yourself a little extra luxury. Treat yourself to something you've been wanting, that new perfume, that special clothing, maybe a new car. Give yourself to remind yourself that you are loved. Love yourself, love your neighbor, love God, and you're going to be fine this week. Your key word this week, Scorpio, is love, particularly self-love. Self-love, hyphenate, self-love. All right, our next sign is Sagittarius, and that's November 22nd to December 21st. Sagittarius, you are at the height of your power now. Your hunter-gatherer instincts are really taking off. Between being a fire sign and being an Aquarius and having an Aquarius moon this week, you are set to go out and conquer the world. This is a week where Sagittarius want to trust their inner voice, trust their power. Where things go wrong with Mercury Retrograde, you come in, and similar to the Libras, you're the one who sets it right. Don't be shy, don't be retiring, be brave, be bold, and you are going to rock it. Look what's just arrived, guys. My lunch has arrived. Oh, yay. Thank you so much, Lindsay. I love it. All right, well, we're going to have lunch here, but we got to finish with Sagittarius. So, Sagittarius, as I said, you are the ones, like the Libras, who save the day. Don't be shy. Don't hold back. Just go for it. Your key word this week, Sagittarius, is power. You got the power. All right, guys, before we finish with our horoscopes, I got to show you lunch. Oh, my God. They have a special today. I got the Jack Daniel's burger, and it's got pepper jack cheese and caramelized onions on fine ground beef. I got onion rings today. Some ketchup. And look, they even brought me a second Coke. Lord, Iceon is in good form. All right, we got to finish horoscopes before we dig in. All right, our next sign on our wheel is Capricorn. And Capricorn is December 22nd through January 19th. You know, Capricorns, while everybody else is held up this week, you're one of the few signs this week that actually are not going to particularly feel Mercury retrograde. You have this kind of ability to get around technical blocks this week. And in fact, as a Capricorn, you might even say, I don't even feel that it's Mercury retrograde. So you this week want to kind of stay focused, stay on your game. It's not a week for slacking. This is a week for Capricorns to work really hard because you're going to accomplish more than anybody else. If you're working on career advancement, this is an excellent week to be present and to do your best. Mercury retrograde, be damned. Capricorns are going to rock it. Make sure, though, to give some time to yourself because you may feel a little obsessive on work. Make sure, Capricorn, to balance out, to spend time with friends and loved ones and tell them that you love them and be present. And you're going to find that those relationship issues also work themselves out. So this is a week for you to succeed. Your key word this week, Capricorn, is build. Build your power, build your relationships, build your vision, and go for it. The next sign on our wheel is Aquarius, and Aquarius is January 20th through February 18th. You know, Aquarius, this week you're feeling adventuresome. You can't stay down, you can't be quiet, you can't stay home. Make sure to get out, go walk, go travel, go on a bike, go somewhere. Aquarians should not stay at home and stare at the walls. Just because it's Mercury retrograde, you're in your power month, and this is your power time. So Mercury retrograde, like the Capricorns, will not affect Aquarians as much this week. Now, I have to say, as an Aquarius, I have had a little bit of challenges. But listen, it's very minor compared to some people. So if you're an Aquarius, don't let it stop you. Keep plugging forward. You're going to find this week that you discover more about your own journey and your future. But it's going to take you to step outside your normal routine. So Aquarians want to dare to go to places they've never been, eat foods you've never tried, wear a different style of clothing. Discover things that are outside your norm. That is your secret to unraveling power this week. Your key word this week, Aquarius, is travel. Travel to places you've never been. Travel. All right, our next sign is Pisces, February 19th through March 20th. You know, Pisces, this week you're a little bit like the Leos in that people, no matter how clear you are, people are going to misconstrue your words. Pisces, be careful this week. Put, like the Leos, everything in writing. You're going to find that as you start to do that, not only are you going to be clear in your words and save yourself problems, you're going to open a channel of inspiration. Some of you may discover this week that you have the gift for writing, and this could evolve into a second career as a writer of books. So Pisces, be open to the channeling process. Your channeling is not through spoken words as much, but it's through written words. So let the written word dominate, and you'll discover not only do you have more talent, you'll stay out of trouble this week, and you'll have fun in the process. Your key word this week, Pisces, is right. Right. Well, Tubies, we spun around our big Zodiac wheel here. And listen, you know, I say it every week, but it's true. If you're at a time and challenge in your life, don't give in to despair. Just pause and look to the stars. All right, I don't see stars there, but I know they're up there. And keep faith, hope, and love in your heart. Because the stars do not control us nor compel us, but they can be allies of power along our journey. So walk with the stars, keep hope in your heart, and you're sure to make it. Well, Tubies, the stars are spinning above, but Psychic Bob's spinning below. My stomach is growling, and I'm ready for this. This onion ring looks heavenly. Oh my gosh. The best. Oh my gosh, guys, this burger looks so good. It's so big I can hardly pick it up. Well, Tubies, that was a great lunch. I had so much fun hanging out with you guys, and I hope you enjoyed getting your horoscopes. Well, Psychic Bob's heading home. It is cold. As you can see, we got the snow everywhere. But it looks beautiful. Well, listen, make sure to be here tomorrow for a live stream event, 12 o'clock noon. Live messages from the spirit world. You don't want to miss it. Be here. I'll be taking your questions and doing live psychic readings. So make sure to come out. Be here at Spirit Channel, 12 noon Eastern, 12 noon Eastern, 11 Central, 10 a.m. Mountain Time, 9 a.m. Pacific Time. For those of you in Europe, it's 5 p.m. London Time, 6 p.m. Paris Time. We'll see you there. Blessed be.